Tune in and turn up your radio. It's gonna go. Turn up your speakers and let them bomb. On right there. You already heard about it. Red yellow, seven shots. The next discussing time. Pick up your phone and call. So we're talking about facts on the metaphysical. So you gon' need a rap to make sure you stay close. So baby, don't you change that stage. Can be a part of this is the greatest in the name. It don't matter what you're doing, just say we can get back to it later. Later. You can get some of this flavor. Cause real recognize real. Real recognize real. Real recognize real. Real recognize real. Hey, yo, Sean. Hey, listen, I tuned in one night, man. I appreciate that, man. That was real. Hey, real recognize real is a G-Law. Always be yourself, never be a fraud. Life is up and down, call it seesaw. Stay woke, triple R, ringing the alarm. French on the internet, invented. Made from pure chocolate, dipped in vanilla. Caught up in the rain under your umbrella. Always rock the house from the roof to the cellar. That's why I gotta tune in. When you're on camera, I hope they zoom in. So many shows, only let the phones in. I'm a mind, they a pick to see you can move in. Cause real recognize real. Always turned up, so lay back and just chill. Ain't thinking about drama, ain't thinking about bills. Natural guys, no business. Just shit, baby. Real recognize real. Real recognize real. Hey. Real recognize real, y'all. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Real Recognize Real Talk radio show. We're live streaming tonight from our Facebook Watch every second Tuesday of the month at 7 p.m. You are in for a treat. So tell a friend to tune in to the Real Recognize Real Talk radio show. I am Lynette, the host for this evening, and my special co-host with me tonight is Liz Burns, y'all. Elizabeth Burns, y'all. Thank you so much, Liz, for holding it down for Franchella, who is in St. Martin in the Island Mine. She left us here, to carry the bag, but that's all right. We're going to hold it down tonight because we have some special guests waiting in the queue. So what's up, Liz? Tell everybody a little bit about yourself.
Hey Lynette, what's up? Definitely holding it down. We the family, I'm with it. My name is Elizabeth Burns, as Lynette has said, and I am a freelance journalist, poet, as well as freelance photographer. And I'm just, really into creative things. I love being in the creative world and just speaking truth and advocating for my community. And that's essentially what I do. I have a blog, Eliza blog on WordPress, and you can check me out. You can check poetry that I do. I also interview up and coming artists, filmmakers, whatever. I'm here to follow people's story and put it on a platform so that other people can stay in tuned and be informed.
Yes, and Liz helps us a whole lot at the radio show. She manages our website and our social media pages as well. So thank you so much, Liz. We were talking a little bit off the scene about some of the things that are going on in the media. Do you want to talk a little bit about that before we bring up our first guest, the Rodgers family?
Yes. So something a little worldly, I guess, is like around the world that's happening is a TikTok trend with the butter board. From my understanding, I guess it's like similar to a charcuterie board, like with meat and cheese and grapes and nuts and things like that. But instead, it's just a slab of butter on the board with assortment of vegetables. And so there is some debate happening whether it's healthy and whether we should all cease to participate in this trend just for the sake of TikTok. So yeah.
Everything is for the sake of social media, and I hope that everybody out there is not following all the trends. I see our hostess with the mostest that's popped in, so I'm gonna bring her up in a minute. I'm gonna bring her up real fast.
Hey, what's
Hey.
Here
up?
she is, the island woman, Franchella.
I had to walk away from the dinner table. 1 second. I'm gonna go over here. Hey, y'all.
You cut
Hey.
your hair.
Yes, yes.
It's
Yes, I
just
love the
blowing
glow.
and blowing
I
in the
know.
wind.
You mutton the seed. You nice.
How y'all doing?
All right, all right.
Good.
We holding it down for you.
Yep.
I know
So
that's right. I
so
know
make
that's
sure
right.
you bring us a nice gift back.
Yeah, I hear you. I'm sitting at dinner table and I'm like, it's 7 o'clock. Yo, I gotta sign in to the Real Recognize Real Talk radio show.
Yes,
Yes.
we appreciate you.
Yep.
Hmm.
So y'all have a fabulous show. Hold it down. I'm sure you got amazing guests coming on. I'm
Yes, they're
excited.
waiting
I'm
in the
going to
queue.
definitely do the playback.
Thank you. Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank
Have
you.
fun. Now you on
Have
vacation,
fun.
don't think about
Yeah.
working.
Right. We here. We'll hold it down.
I know that's right. All
All
right,
right.
y'all.
Bye.
Take care.
Enjoy.
Thank you. All right.
All
Bye bye.
right. Bye bye.
Oh, it was
Yup,
really
look,
nice seeing her.
don't set that expectation because when I'm on vacation, I'm on vacation.
Who you say? Yeah, right.
You ain't
I
gonna
will not
find
be
me. You ain't gonna
contacted.
hear from me. I'm gone.
Yep.
Like Meek Mill say, I'm gone.
Right.
But
Cannot be
anyway,
contacted.
I don't want to. I know we were talking a little bit about something, so I don't want to hold up the guests. So if we have time at the end of the show, we'll revisit it.
Okay.
All right, that's okay. All right. So I am going to bring up our first guest with an S as in plural, the Rodgers family. Yes.
Hi.
So
Welcome.
hey, we
Just
have
just
Larry, Paris, and Langston Jr., aka Rev Rufus with the golden toothpaste. And Paris, tell them what your name is, Paris. Peaches. Peaches. And we have little Rufus Jr., the second. Yes. So you may recognize Rev Rufus, which is brother Larry. You may recognize him from one of the shows that we had previously. He was on the
yeah.
show before, but he's back with his wife and his son, and we are delighted to have you. Oh yeah, there he is, Rev Rufus with the golden
Deuces.
tooth. So I'm going to give you an introduction, and then we'll go into the show, the questions for the show. So Larry, Paris, and Langston Rodgers, aka Rev Rufus with the golden toothpaste, Peaches, and little Rufus Jr. the second, is a multi-talented first family of Christians. They have experience working in business and entertainment. They're also pastors of the Forward Christian Church in California. Larry has toured the world and performed on nationally televised shows with mega rap star MC Hammer. He also appeared as the second Black Ranger on the hit television show Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Paris started performing arts in elementary school, studying ballet, violin, piano, singing, acting, and dancing, and performed in productions of The Wiz, Bubbling Brown Sugar, to name a few. She also started out modeling as well professionally. So she also is a professional model, as you can tell by her gorgeous looks. So Langston is a natural performer gifted by God since birth. He loves singing, acting, dancing, drawing, and writing. He has acted in several television commercials, Bank of America, to name a few, Inspire Sleep Apnea, Jackbox Games, and the list goes on. He is also a series regular on Disney's Pixar Cars on YouTube and in the feature film The Rite of Passage. More recently, Larry Paris and Langston, I should say, co-authored their book, Family That Prays Together Succeeds Together, under their Christian books publishing company, Forward Books. And they're working on a lot of different several projects. But we would be here all night if I went on with their accolades. But we want to let them. There it is. There it is. Whoop. There it is. So we're going to let them tell us a little bit about the book. So tell us about your book, and welcome to the Real Recognize Real Talk Radio Show family.
We are excited and elated. For those who don't know who we are Larry, Paris, and Langston, 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 Larry, Paris, and Langston. Stop. It's your time.
I know that's right. I love it.
Hey, what's up, Lynette? You know I love you like a sister from another mister. How you doing?
I know that's right. Right back at you, brother. Listen, so tell us what inspired you all to write this book together.
Well, I've been a writer. My first love is writing. I've been writing since I was 12 years old. And my first introduction to it was writing songs. I found that to be easier to get into the industry. So I started writing songs. So throughout the years, I wrote songs, but I sang and danced and rapped and did all that. And so I wound up getting with Hammer in 1990 and toured the world with him on his biggest album, You Can't Touch, Please Have It On Heard On, which had the song You Can't Touch This. And I've been on all the award shows with him and traveled from Oakland to London to Japan, everywhere. But the whole time people said two things, man: you can really write and you're very funny. I really wasn't caring about the funny part. They wanted to be a comedian. I wanted to be Michael Jackson, so I wasn't trying to hear that. I was hoping I get to write and finish my album when I signed with Hammer's company, Busted Records and all that. But that never panned out. But, you know, God always got his plan the way he wanted to happen. So
absolutely.
I said, eventually one day I'm just going to start writing my own stuff. And so I wrote my first script for the character that you met me as, Reverend Rufus with the golden toothpaste. So I wrote the movie Shake 'Em Off Like a Boss. And so that'll be coming out in 2023. And it's featuring my wife, Paris, Peaches, my son, Langston, Little Rufus Jr. the second. And so God said, look, don't stop there. Write your autobiography. And I was going to put that out first, but God told me to put the prayer journal out. This is a 200-page prayer journal and prayer list to inspire other authors to write. And so that's why I wrote it. We wrote it as a family because we wanted to show the world that African-American families can work together, can prosper together, can be wealthy together in the arena of Christian arts and entertainment.
Yes.
Our movies, our plays, our music, all that type of stuff. So this was written to inspire other people. That's why it's 200 pages. I've never seen a journal 200 pages. So it's full of scriptures that are dedicated to the power of prayer. And it has a prayer list and all the pages you need to write your vision, your dream, whether you write songs, scripts, your autobiography, your memoir, whatever you want to write. And so we started our own publishing company, 4 Word Books. And that's what it is. That's why we wrote it.
Congratulations.
That's 4 Word Books right there. That's our company.
Yes. 4 Word. I love it. So tell us a little bit about Paris. Tell us a little bit about like your role in collaborating with the book. Like how did that come about?
Well, like Larry said, we do pretty much everything as a family. You know, the women, they usually are the administrative things.
The backbone. You can say it.
But it's truly a collective, effort. But, we just try to, all do our part. And it's always a family collective. So we prayed about it, and we both, all of us, sought out the scriptures that God inspired us to put into the book. Each scripture in the book pertains to prayer, pertains to family prayer, just prayer in general, but mostly around the family unit praying together. Wow. So we came up with that idea. Well, God blessed us to seek out the scriptures that pertain to family. And that was the whole inspiration for the book.
Wow. So Langston.
She being modest too. She do the lion's share of the work. She do the lion's share. Look here. I ain't one of them brothers that be sleeping on the women. I know if it wasn't, I tell him James wrote that song. It's a man's world, but it wouldn't be none without a woman's touch.
I totally agree.
Y'all make the world go round. God and y'all. That's how I feel.
And it's the truth. It is the truth, Ruth.
My wife is my good thing and my favor of the Lord. And I could do it without her, but I don't want to do it without her. That's
Amen.
why. That's why I
Amen.
incorporated her and my son in everything that I do. Because like when I met you, Lynette, they were there with me at Church Stars, but I was just Reverend Rufus. It wasn't no Peaches then. It wasn't no little Rufus Jr. Jr. second. It was just Paris. It was just Paris and Langston. And then the Lord came to me in a dream. And I said, God, I don't like traveling by myself, and I don't want to do this thing by myself. I did that when I was with Hammer and Power Rangers and all that. I said, I want to show the world a beautiful Black family. You know, we got, it's more than just the Obamas. So I wanted to show the world that there's men that really love God and love their wife and love their children and love their family and their friends. And I'm that guy. And I don't make no apologies for loving my wife. She's my right hand. She's not behind me. She beside me. She's my partner. I tell her she the real woman king.
I know that's right. I love. Can I just say that I love watching y'all on YouTube, your YouTube channel. I just love watching y'all. It's like y'all have so much fun together, and that's such a blessing, you know, because a lot of times couples don't always get along. Now, I'm not saying that sometimes y'all don't. I'm pretty sure, you know, you're human, you know, we're human, and, you know, sometimes in our humanness, we, you know, have disagreements that kind of get a little escalate. Yeah, but the fact that you show the world, like you said, it's like a display that love and fun, like you said, the part of your motto is that you want to inspire different families to know that, to learn how to love each other, to love yourself, and to have fun in the process. So I think it's amazing, and I love watching you guys. But I want to give little Langston the opportunity to say something. So Langston, growing up with such a talented mother and father, I know that the talent don't fall too far from the tree. So tell us a little bit about you.
Well, I think I already said everything in the intro. But I just want to say that I'm really glad that I get to do this with my family. I mean, we have our own book.
Yes, such a huge accomplishment.
Yeah, and
not only your own book, but it's on your own publishing company too.
That part.
Right.
That part.
And our publishing company is a publishing company that partners with authors. We're not going to do the small percentages when we sign you. And there's no pay to play, none of that, no fees or nothing. All you got to do is have a manuscript and talent. And all we got to do is hear from God to sign you up. And there is one prerequisite. You got to get, we tell them 25 pre-orders, because if you can't get 25 people to buy your book, you shouldn't even write nothing but your name. Because what happens is a lot of times in the Christian world, people think they can just rely on hallelujahs and shouting and don't put in the work that it takes to be a Fortune 500 company. I come from corporate America, and my wife worked for the financial industry before she became a housewife for almost 20 years. So we are really big on excellence, godly excellence and professionalism. And we expect to be up there with some of the greats, but we just happen to be born again Christians. But we do everything with excellence. We're not putting on no sloppy book covers or CD covers. Langston got his new song coming out. He being modest. I don't know why he don't want to talk.
Let's hear about it.
We're talking to him about anime and Fortnite and all that. He'll be talking about that. I'm gonna do him like Willie Brown did. Let me put my hand up his shirt. He'd be a ventriloquist. Anyway, his new single called "With the Child's Heart." You may have heard of that. It was done by the Jackson 5. Michael Jackson was the lead singer. With the Child's Heart, Langston just redid it. We're going through the administrative part to get all the legal stuff taken care of, but that'll be his first single coming out in December or January. And we're shooting a music video. And we did that so our son can show other little kids that you can be positive, you can be inspirational. You don't have to bully nobody. You don't have to be mean to nobody. None of that type of stuff. He don't know nothing about the hood. Now, mommy and daddy do, but he didn't. He grew up with a silver spoon, and we want to keep it that way. You know, with respect to our parents, did the best they could, and so we thank God for our parents, because without them, we wouldn't be here to parent this little guy. This is the one that's going to inherit everything that we leave here. If we go before him, we leaving everything to him, and that's why we're working so hard with it. So yeah, it is on our own publishing company, because I believe in ownership.
There you go.
Yes.
Some people don't know how to do it, so that's what we're here for. But if you know how to do it and you want to do it yourself, I'm a phone call away. I'll show you and tell you how to do it, but I'm not going to do the work for you. That's
exactly.
you're not going to have my services for that. But I don't. The Bible says when you've been strengthened, reach back and strengthen your brother. I don't have nothing to hide.
Iron sharpens iron.
Yeah, iron sharpens iron. And so I get tired of meeting a lot of people that say they Christians and in this industry, and then they so secretive. They, from the pulpit to the back door, it's like they don't. We so callous with each other. And I'm talking about in the church, we don't even want to help each other. And so at Fort Worth Christian Church, me and my wife and son, we changing that. We changing that. It's about the fruits of the spirit and real love. That's why I got up at 3 with the birds when y'all called me to be a part of the Double Dutch Red Lady because you and Franchella showed me real love. And shout out to Elizabeth. You seem like a sweet young lady.
Thank you. I sense your energy, so I upload videos.
Say it again.
I'm sorry. I upload videos for the show, as you know, onto the Real Recognize Real YouTube's channel, and manage their content. And I came across your interview, and you know how energy just speaks to you. I felt your energy throughout that whole part of your interview, and I just was smiling ear to ear. Everything that you were saying, I was laughing, and I could sense that light. So thank you so much.
It's needed. It's so needed. So the book is needed, and what you're doing in the church is so needed because, like you said, a lot of people are out here with undiagnosed mental health issues, and some people don't want to get the help that they need because they're not acknowledging the fact that they need help. So what you're doing at the church is helping people, making that difference. What you're doing with your family, as an example, is making a difference for other families. There's hope. It's showing people that there's hope, and the Black family can unite and can work together. Because a lot of people say, "Oh, don't work with it." Yeah, did that part. So I applaud you. Tell people where they can get the book.
Well, if you want to just get the book, you can go to Amazon and order it. It's under our name, just Larry, Paris, and Langston, no last name, and it's called Family That Prays Together Succeeds Together. But if you want a signed copy, just message my wife, Paris Rodgers, on Facebook Messenger, or myself, Larry Rodgers, and we'll RODGERS, Rodgers like Dodgers, and we'll sign it and send it to you just like that. And like I said, for all the people that that's the email address for the inspiring authors that want to write their own book. Just hit us up right there on that email.
forwardbooks@gmail.com. forwardbooks@gmail.com. It's FORWORD.
And that's because everything we do for God, and God is the word. The Bible says,
I get it.
Heaven and earth shall pass away, but the word shall remain. Words are powerful. Everybody got a story, Lynette, Elizabeth.
I agree.
Everybody, whether it's good or bad, everybody has a story. People see the glory now, but you're looking at a young man that grew up being abused. I was locked in the basement, chained to a pole, fed bread and water by some very mean people that my mom had left me with because she thought they would take care of me when she got sick. But they really, really worked the number on me. And by the grace of God, I don't suffer from mental issues I could have. But that's why I'm an advocate for mental health. I'm an advocate for healthy living. As you remember, when you first met me, I weighed 221 pounds. I'm down to 165 because the devil was trying to take me out. I had got diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, and God told me to go on a 90-day fast with fruits and vegetables, cut out all the sugars and starches and processed foods and all that stuff. I kind of heard y'all talking earlier about certain things like these trends with vegan and all. You got to be careful with that stuff.
You do.
It can kill you if you eat the wrong thing, but you got to know your body. Don't do everything everybody else doing. Go to the doctor and find out your body. They had me on so many pills, I thought I worked at Walgreens Pharmacy. And I said, I'm not taking no more of these pills. And the doctor said, well, you gonna die. I said, no, I'm not. My God said I should live and not die. I said, just give me 90 days to do it God's way. And if it don't work, I was being facetious. I knew it was gonna work, but he didn't believe in God. Now he's telling everybody my testimony and want me to meet other patients. And now he told me, he said, when you find a building in Torrance, because that's the area we live in, and he said, when you find your own church building, I'm going to be one of the first ones coming. I said, well, praise God. This a man that went from saying he don't believe in God to saying he was going to be one of the first people through the door, because I didn't waver when it comes to my faith in God. I didn't let him scare me, because what happens is we get infilled with fear.
Mm-hmm.
And so that means
false expectations appearing real.
Right. So we don't follow our dreams. We don't go. We don't pursue goals. We just give up on life because we get so fearful.
On us.
Yeah.
We give up on ourselves.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And then we let other people talk us out of our birthright.
Yeah.
So we're not going to have it. Larry Paris and Langston, we're not having it. You know, my son, he was in the Hollywood industry, but we took him out because they were, he was auditioning for everybody, Oprah, Will Smith, Denzel, and he came very close to getting the new remake of the Wonder Years. It was between him and the little guy that got picked. So this little boy been out here on fire, but it was a lot of things. It was a lot of things coming at him that was perverted that we didn't want him to get caught up in. So God told me to take him out, and God said do everything in-house. So forward motion pictures in the movie is so we can give other jobs to other people that don't want to use profanity and be ignorant and play stereotypical roles. We don't always have to be crackheads and prostitutes and thoughts and
exactly
killing everybody in all our movies. People do that, that's fine, but for them, if that's what they do, but everybody don't want to do that.
Exactly. And that's not the only thing that sells. And this is a byproduct of the world that we live in, because they make bad things okay, or appear to look okay or right. But we can go on all night, but we do have other, it's a well-needed conversation.
Yes.
And I hope that everybody goes out and buy your book. If you live in the California area,
yes.
I hope that everybody comes to your church and support Larry, Paris, and Langston, y'all. Please.
Yes, Langston, I can't wait to hear your song that's going to be released. I'm excited to hear that.
Thank you. And support real, recognize real.
Thank you.
Real though.
Thank you. Yes, all the time.
You guys
keeping it 100.
Yes. One last thing. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Oh, yeah.
Larry, Paris, and Langston. That's the name of it. Larry, Paris, and Langston. We need to get them numbers up, So please subscribe to our YouTube channel. And we greatly appreciate it. And we can't wait to come to the Philly area. Man,
we can't wait to see y'all. We can't wait. I can't wait to meet the rest of the family.
You heard what he said?
No, what he said?
I want to try one of them cheesesteaks.
oh yeah. They're very good. It's not just all hype, but you got to get it from the right place. So make sure that y'all hit me up whenever y'all in Philadelphia, and I'll show y'all around.
I know they're
Is Gino still there?
Gino's is still there, but that ain't where to go.
That's not where to go.
No, that's a tourist attraction.
I'm gonna call you.
Yeah, please. You want cheese whiz on your cheesesteak, then you go to Gino's. But cheese whiz does not belong on it.
It does not. It does not.
That's supposed to go on a cracker.
Exactly.
Hey, so that cheese whiz make Reverend Rufus' tooth even golder, huh?
But it has been an extreme pleasure, as always, to have you, Larry, Paris, and Langston, on the Real Recognize Real Talk Radio Show. May God continue to not only bless your union, but to bless each and every one of you individually as well as collectively. So thank you. I'm going to get the book. So
yes, I'm going to get that book.
I'm going to get the book tonight. So after I get off of here, I'm going to get the book. So yeah. So make sure y'all get the book. It's on Amazon.com. Make sure that you subscribe to their YouTube channel. Thank you. Have a wonderful evening. Thank y'all.
You. Love you guys. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye. Have a great evening.
Bye.
Shake them off. Shake them off like a boss. So they are awesome. And like I tell you, well, you watch because you watch their YouTube channel. Is so motivating and it's uplifting. Like if you're like maybe not having a good day, you just look at their YouTube channel. They'll have you cracking up the whole time. So
yes, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. And I'll make sure to include links to their YouTube channel as well as the Amazon account on our website.
All right. I'm definitely going to post it on Facebook after the show as well. So everybody will have it. So
yes.
Next up, we have comedian Ayisha Henry. So I am going to bring her up. She's also an actress and she's also a writer. So of course my mouse wants to take its own
Hi,
sweet time,
Ayisha.
but there she
Yeah.
is.
How's
So
it
hi
going?
Ayisha, how are you?
Hello, I'm good. How are
Welcome.
you? Thank you for having me.
Good. Thank you for your patience and being on the Real Recognize Real Talk radio show. So let me give you a proper introduction and then we'll go right into questioning. And this time, Liz, I'll give you an opportunity to ask questions because everybody know me, I talk. So I'll be like, Lynette, calm down.
No, you're absolutely fine.
So Ayisha Henry is an award-winning screenwriter, stand-up comedian, actress, and mother from Philadelphia. She got her start in the arts at a young age, acting in theater productions throughout the East Coast. Her stand-up comedy career began after she attended the Philadelphia Comedy College, which opened opportunities for her to perform all over the United States. Comedy led her to her true passion, writing. She wrote several screenplays and television pilots, working on, and now she's exploring directing and film writing. So, welcome, 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 the lovely
Yeah.
and talented Ayisha Henry. Ayisha Henry.
Thank you.
Woo, welcome.
Welcome to the Real Recognize Real Talk radio show. So, like I said, I'm going to turn the floor over to you, Elizabeth. So you ask the first question.
Of course, of course. Hi, Ayisha. Nice to see you again. So can you share with us a little bit about your experience in becoming a stand-up comedian and attending the Philadelphia Community College at Freedom Theater?
Okay. So I always like making people laugh and stuff, but I never thought about being a stand-up comedian, or I might have put it out there that I wanted to do it, but I wasn't really serious. And a friend of mine, he was like, no, you're funny and you're going to go to this comedy college. And I was like, I don't know if I want to go there. He was like, no, you have to. And he gifted me that for Christmas one year. So
Oh,
then,
Wow,
yeah.
that's a blessing.
Yeah, so I started attending there, and the college is run by Ray Gordon and Keith from Up the Block. So
Yes.
they're like
two
top
funny brothers from
comedians.
Philly.
Yes,
Mhm.
they're top comedians in the city, and
Yep.
but it was fun. It was fun. I got a lot of experience there because I was the only one there who never performed stand-up comedy before. So I was like learning everything from scratch. And after doing that, and we had the graduation at Warm Daddies, then I started going out to open mics and stuff and getting booked on shows. And it's just been so much fun. So much fun. Yeah.
I'm sure. Comedy is not easy.
No.
Not at
Like
all.
it's not an
No.
easy career because you have different people with different personalities, mood swings, and sometimes if your comedy is not like laugh, make me laugh, tell a joke one right now, make me laugh. It as if just some people sit in the audience like,
Yep.
who is this? And like
Yeah.
how you
Well,
gonna make
some
me laugh?
people expect you to be a physical comedian where you're doing a lot of. I'm not physical. I just stand still and tell my jokes because my comedy is just about real life, my life, or observations. I'm not an insult comedian. I don't insult the crowd or anything like that. So yeah, I keep it light.
It takes talent and relatability.
Mhm.
Yes.
So with you telling jokes about something that people can relate to, it makes it even more funny because they might have, like, if you're talking about a family member or grandmom and stuff like that, then they think about their own grandma and be like, yeah, my grandmom's just like that, like So I think if it's relatable, people usually gravitate to it.
I agree. I think also that if there's honesty in the writing too. I went to Temple and I took a course where we had to write a stand-up sketch. Yes. And the level of difficulties in that. So I commend you because I know it's not easy. It has its own complexities. But at the forefront it's storytelling and being truthful and just going up there and saying, hey, this is what I got to say, and you like it or not. So I love that. And I saw Lynette mention that you also write screenplays. Can you tell us a little bit about that as well?
Yeah, so that's what comedy has led me to. I started writing screenplays actually Because I come up with like comedic ideas, but then they take like a dark turn or whatever. But my first thing that I wrote was because I hated my job, so I was trying to block out all of my coworkers. So I just started writing. I would just be sitting at my desk writing and not working. But then I started really studying screenwriting and started reading screenplays and learning how to structure things and learning how a screenplay should be. And since doing that, I've entered some competitions. I've became a quarterfinalist, semifinalist, finalist. I won an award just in September at the
Right.
Broad Humor Film Festival. So one of my short screenplays won for best dark comedy. So and
Yes,
Kudos.
congratulations.
thank you. I love writing. It just I love it. I love writing. I love reading. When people want to write, I kind of step in and say, "Do you need me to read that for you?" Because I like to give people feedback or whatever. But I'm gonna start charging people. So.
You should. You definitely should, because it's a lot. It's a lot of work involved, especially if you got to help with editing.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
editors make a whole lot of money.
yeah.
I'm not gonna
And
say that too loud. My mom helps me edit. She'd be like, "Oh, you gonna start paying me?"
she's gonna send you an invoice. She's gonna send you an invoice for that. Like, oh,
Exactly. This time I'm a payer. This time I'm a payer.
But no, so
Yeah.
like the pandemic was actually a blessing for me with my screenwriting because I was able to make a lot of connections within the film industry that I wouldn't have been able to make. Well, I could have if I would have traveled a lot back and forth from here to LA or here to Atlanta. But because of
Right.
Zoom, oh my goodness, I met so many amazing screenwriters and people who work like production people and, directors and all of that. I met so many people during the
Now,
pandemic.
do they try to convince you to sell your stuff, or like executive produce some things,
Yes,
or
yes, I've had people ask me if they could direct my stuff. Can they produce it? The main thing is though, like most of the people that I've met, they're trying to get me to move out to the West Coast because they're like, "What the heck are you doing in Philly? You're limiting yourself." And I'm like, "I know I am, but I have obligations here." So
right,
yeah,
right. A lot of people say that because in Atlanta, Chicago, and LA, those are like some of the main. New York, even so New York still has some different type of shows that are run out of there that usually air on HBO and stuff like that. But when you're ready, to venture out, you might, or like I wouldn't say sell your stuff, but it's something called licensing
oh
where
yeah,
you
for
can,
sure.
yeah, definitely hold on to your babies, but you can license the stuff out so you can still get money, the
Yep,
money that you're just doing old. Yeah. So
absolutely.
let's see. Are you currently working on any projects?
Well, the screenplay that I won the award for, I'm actually putting my production list together for that because I plan on filming that within the next few months. So that's something that I'm excited about, and I'm collaborating with a few other writers on some projects, some things that are going to be what are they like web series. So I have two web series that I'm working with other writers on, and I am collaborating with someone on a feature film. So
Okay,
Oh
that's
wow,
awesome.
amazing.
Well, Franchella and I do a little bit of acting.
Oh
I
yes, we
Liz might
do.
want to get their feet wet. So if y'all, when the auditions come around, please send them to me
oh,
so that I can
absolutely,
circulate it. I can
absolutely.
circulate it.
I
I,
share the same passion with you. I love writing, so yeah, any opportunities, I'm here.
oh, for sure, for sure.
Yes, yes. Liz has a blog. She writes
Mhm.
for a blog, and she does put content on our website as well. So she's an awesome writer. I'm trying to get her to write a book because, like Pastor Rufus said, everybody has a story. You
Yep,
know.
yep,
Amen.
yeah.
Yeah,
So,
But
I already wrote a book though. It's just not out yet.
oh, that's dope.
well, finish it so you can get it out. Maybe
It's already done.
if it's a
It's already
Christian
done.
book, you can reach out to Forward Publishing.
There you go.
I know. I heard him say that, and I was like, thought.
See?
Yep.
Exactly.
And
We connect the dots.
I still enjoy working on the acting. So I still act or whatever. So I like that. I love doing voiceover work, but there's not a lot of voiceover work, in Philly. But I get
Right.
calls for voiceover stuff. But I love doing that. I would love to like just voice some animation. I would love it because I'm so goofy and
I can
silly.
put you in, I can put you in touch with Josh. Shout out to Josh. Josh Pride, Josh Productions. He calls himself Josh Pride on Facebook, or Josh Abrams. He does a cartoon animation where he's always looking for voiceover people to do voiceovers on. I did two of his. They're like, it's called Why Am I Still Single, or Why Am I Single, or something like that. But I'll put you in touch with Josh so you can you can collaborate with him, on some stuff. So tell people how they can follow you on social media
Okay.
and support what it is that you.
Oh, okay. On Facebook, you can follow me at Ladybug, which is one word, and Ladybug Ayisha. So it's Ladybug and then my first name, Ayisha. And on Instagram, I am Ladybug with two G's, 1115. So
Ladybug with two
yeah.
G's, 1115.
Yeah, so that's my
So
birthday, 11/15. And I have an upcoming comedy show in Chester, PA at the Abstract Kings Art Gallery. And that's at
say that name again.
the Abstract Kings Art Gallery. And that is Saturday, October 15th. And the show starts at 6:30 p.m. So that's my next comedy show. My next local comedy show.
And you said that's in Chester?
Yes, Chester, PA.
In Chester, PA. Okay.
Yep.
That's the same night of Franchella's bowling party.
Oh, nice. Franchella could have taken us with her. She could have taken us with her.
Hello.
I mean, that just is
I know
not
I
fair.
said I wasn't traveling this year, but next year I'm on it, But thank you so much, Ayisha, for being on the Real Recognize Real Talk radio show. Thank you. It was a pleasure meeting you at Court Night Live. Y'all can catch that on A&E.
I still have to see it. I have not seen it yet.
I haven't either.
The one you said to look at on Google, I checked that one out and it was hilarious. But then I didn't see it. And I was at one where they had the girl from Mob Wives, Renee Graziano. Was on
I saw that on YouTube. Yeah, ratchet.
Yeah.
I'll look it up. I'll put the laugh.
Well, thank you.
This is funny, but yeah, it's fun to do, whatever. So, yeah.
It is, and you get to network and meet people as well.
For sure.
So thank
That's
you.
why I'm
Thank
here.
you. Exactly.
Right.
Thank you again. Good luck to you and everything that you do.
Yes.
I'm looking forward to seeing your the film that you're going to put together that you're working on. I'm looking forward to seeing that. Franchella might need a little bit help because I'm trying to get her to do Twisted Seasons as a film. She did it as a stage play. So we connect the dots. So offline we'll be in touch.
Oh, for sure. Yes. Whatever I can
yes,
do.
thank you so much.
You're
Go ahead,
welcome. I'm sorry. We have a dish guest in the queue, so make sure that we get to everybody.
Yes, yeah. Bye,
Well,
Ayisha. It's nice meeting
Bye.
you. Blessings on your show.
Thank
On
you.
the 15th.
Have a good evening. Say that
Oh,
again,
that was
Liz.
so nice talking to her about writing and stuff.
I know. And she winning awards and stuff, so you know that writing must be good.
Yes,
I tell you when my mouth, sometimes my mouth works and
screenplays
sometimes
is not
it doesn't.
easy. So write.
No, it's not.
Mm-hmm. And to navigate between that too, like comedy, acting, as well as like screenplay writing and directing.
Yeah, it's a monster. So what I'm going to do is our last guest for the evening. They are in the queue. So I am going to bring up the beautiful Tiffany, and I'm going to bring up the handsome Kyree.
Hi, Tiffany.
Hey,
Hi, welcome, welcome.
ladies.
Hi, Kyree, welcome. Oh, he disappeared.
As soon as the StreamYard act right, I told you every now and then it just do what it want to do. It
Technology, a mind of its
Technology.
own.
I was just about to say technology.
Oh, okay. Let's do it. I'm gonna click one time. I'm so clicks a lot, but I'm gonna click one time and let it go and see what happened. Hey T, I see you out there. I'm gonna let it go. There we go. All right. I'm like, my hands is up. I ain't clicking no more. Hello.
Hi.
Welcome to the Real Recognize Real Talk Radio Show. Thank you for joining us this evening. So I got a little bio. So I'm gonna introduce the reason why you're here, and then after I do that, tell us a little bit about yourselves. So Kyree and Tiffany are here to talk about the film Money Lovers, produced by Naj. Shout out to Naj. She's one of the producers. Shout out to Naj. And let's see, directed by Kyree. So Kyree is also a director who also stars in the film alongside of Tiffany. Money Lovers will premiere on Thursday, October the 27th at 7:30 at the United Artists Theater in King of Prussia. So tickets can be purchased on Eventbrite. So y'all, we lost Kyree.
Yeah, Kyree disappeared.
Yeah, so y'all see it wasn't me. My hands right here. I ain't.
I hope he gets to tap back in.
I hope he gets to tap back in as well. Because he got a lot of he has a lot going on. I see his face a lot in different films and productions. So while we have you here, Miss Tiffany, tell the audience a little bit about yourself.
Well, thank you for that beautiful introduction. My name is Tiffany D. I am an actress. I am a model. I'm a red carpet host. I have my own platform called Sip and Dish, where I do celebrity interviews and celebrity news, if you will. I don't do gossip on my channel because I don't play them games, but I just report on celebrity news and do celebrity interviews. And I'm a mom. I do makeup. I do nails. I just do everything.
Okay, you're a Renaissance woman.
We can do it all.
Yes. I totally agree.
That's so true.
So how can people find your is it a podcast?
I do. I go to events. We get our press passes for events. You guys know how the game works. And we do interviews there, and then sometimes I do them on Zoom. So the places where I do these interviews vary. So you can catch on Sip and Dish on YouTube. That's what my platform is called.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yes.
Welcome.
I had to relocate and all of that. It was just dropping signal and everything. So I'm sitting right next to my router now. We should be good.
Okay.
I thought you had to go to the bathroom or something real quick.
Nah, I couldn't hear y'all. I figured y'all couldn't hear me. I don't know what was going on, but hi.
Hello. Welcome back. So Tiffany was telling us a little bit about herself. So we need you to tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm him.
Period.
That you are.
Okay. Yes.
But for people who don't know,
I'm playing. I'm just playing. What's going on, y'all? I'm Kyree Terrell. I am a writer, director, self-taught. I'm also an actor and editor, and a father, and soon to be a husband, and all that good stuff.
Woo! Congratulations!
Why? Thank you.
So tell us a little bit about the movie that is premiering on October the 22nd, Money Lovers.
27th.
What inspired it? Who wrote it?
Use them. 27th.
27th.
That's 27th. Yeah.
27th. I'm sorry. I thought that's
no worries. Money Lovers. It is a romantic thriller. You're looking at the two stars of that film. It is about a cryptocurrency thief. That's what Tiffany is. She's a thief. She's stealing digital assets and digital currency, and I play the detective that is put on her case. And in the midst of chasing her down, we end up falling for each other. So the movie has, you know, it has romanticism, it has a little sex, it has your drama, it has your get-togethers, your breakups, your twists and turns. It really has action, it has drama, it has sex, it has, you know, fun. You know, you're gonna laugh. You know, you going to really invest yourself in some of these characters. I think Tiffany's character, number one, she does a hell of a job in this film.
Okay.
It's
Kai
shout
for
out
me.
to you, Tiffany.
Thank
So
you.
how did you prepare for your role? Because you don't seem like that type, but that's what acting is all about.
She ain't had no time. She ain't had no time to prepare.
I didn't have any time to prepare. He's absolutely
Oh,
correct.
really?
Oh, wow. Okay.
I had 2 days before we started shooting. They actually had another actress who was going to play the lead role, which is Peyton. That's who I play. And I was just going to be casino girl number 2. I had my one line. I was going to nail my one line and be out of there in a day and do my part. But it turned out that, you know, something happened with the first actress. So Kai was like, okay, you're about to do this lead role. So let's hop in. And I was like, okay. So, you know,
things happen the way they're supposed to.
Yes.
Things always fall right where they're supposed to be.
I couldn't agree more, because she is the one and only Peyton. She's the Peyton we needed.
Thank you. It was super fun.
It was the business partner introduction for me. I saw the trailer, and they were asking, and she was like, "This is my business partner." She was like, "It's the partner that does business."
Right.
And I felt that I felt that ownership in that role. So shout out to you.
Because she was trying to claim me, and I wasn't sure I wanted to do that. Like, why are we doing that?
Yeah, you can't have everybody claiming you out here.
Exactly. I don't know these people like that.
So what inspired? Who wrote it? I'm trying to get the message behind the mess. Go ahead, Tiffany. You was pointing to somebody.
Kai.
We can't hear him. Yeah.
Oh, you can't hear him again?
Oh no, your sound went out.
All right. Okay. Well, until he gets it together, I'll tell you. Kyree wrote this, and
see, there he is. He throwing you in there again. You got you had to be the lead. Now you got to be the lead again.
Now I got to be the lead again. I got to take over for him. But yeah, Kai is really like he'll boost everybody else up, but Kai is really just like phenomenal. He's an amazing storyteller. He wrote the script. He directed the movie. He acted in the movie. He's editing the movie. So he really just does it all because he sees the vision for it. And exactly all the intricacies, exactly how he wants to put the story together. It's actually something that truly happened to him.
Am I back now?
Yes.
You are.
I am so sorry. I have no idea what's going on.
That's okay.
The last thing I heard
was
who
is
wrote
a liar.
Right.
I already told him, Kai. I already told him
good.
you wrote it, you directed, you acted, you edited. And then I was just telling him it's something that actually happened to you, so you could pick up off of that.
So tell us more about that.
Yes.
So I was actually dealing with a young lady, it's probably 3 or 4 years ago now, who was doing a lot of Bitcoin trading and all of that. Or quite honestly, I don't know what she was doing at this point, because of what happened to me. And then there was a friend of mine who was working with her, you know, doing the same stuff. And I was like, you know what? Let me not miss this craze. Let me throw a couple of dollars in. So I didn't throw a ton of money in. I threw like $1,000 in, and this was before Bitcoin was like 60,000 a share, whatever it is. This was when it was like around like 8 or 9 a share. So they gave me like this access to the.
Oh, the story was getting ready to get good.
It was getting ready to get. They trying to get him. They hear him about to tell the story.
Right.
Trying to shut
Listen, I'm about to say use captions on. I want to see this movie. Put captions on or something so we can see it strolling across the bottom of it.
We can hear you.
Type in the chat box what happened.
Type
we get ready to run out of time, Kyree. Yep.
We can't
So
hear
your
you.
sound, I know. Nope.
Oh no.
It happens all the time. So tonight, my technology. Tonight is the first night that my technology hasn't acted up. Surprisingly, knock on wood, because it usually does the same thing. So one thing about technology is it is not without its flaws. So it's wonderful when it works, but horrible when it doesn't.
Yes.
So is while we waiting for him to tell a story, is it anything else that you're working on that you want to tell us about?
I just got a new script for a film called Criers. So we're literally in the beginning stages of that. Table reads, and the filming is going to start at the end of this month. I'm really just getting into my acting bag heavy again because I haven't acted since high school. Kyree, this is the first film I've been in since high school. And that's why I was just like going to get my feet wet a little bit with the extra role just to be on set. Life happens.
In.
You got to jump on these opportunities. So I was
absolutely
take the role, even if it's an extra role. Take it, because you never know where it could put you. I haven't acted. This is my first feature film, my first leading role, and the first time I've acted since high school, and I'm years old now. So
exactly.
And
look at you. I'm pretty sure that it's an awesome film because he's an excellent writer. He's out there. I see him a lot. And Naj, shout out to Naj. She's one of the producers on there. I see her in the chat saying, come see the film. Even if you don't get to share the story, make sure y'all come out October the 27th.
Okay.
The tickets are on Eventbrite. Naj already put it out there in the chat box. Shout out to Naj.
Thank you, Naj.
Money
Shout out to
lovers.
everybody. Money lovers. Rick, everybody.
So I'll give y'all the quick version of the end of that story. So long story short, I invested. They gave me this website that I could log into to check my investment and my progress. And probably like a week or 2 weeks later, that website just was gone. And nobody had an explanation for me.
Wow.
So I would later learn that this was a thing, and it always stuck in my mind. And I had another idea for, like, you guys remember Set It Off?
Yes.
Yeah. So I always had an idea, and I was actually going to write, this story for Jada Pinkett and Blair Underwood's character.
Wow.
Right. I always had like a movie about like what if he was actually really helping her, because y'all remember like at the end he kind of turned the other cheek, and because he knew it had to be her. So I just kind of merged that experience I had with that thought of that type of film I had, and that's where Money Lovers came from.
Wow.
It sounds really good. I can't wait to see it.
It does.
It really is.
It's very different, but similar at the same time, if you will. Like our premise is very different than people have seen, because cryptocurrency is a new thing. I don't even know of another film out that kind of focuses on that. But other than that, your love, your drama, your despair, your betrayal, all of those things are present.
So what is the message that you want people to take away from it in the end?
I think there's a
don't trust the Bitcoin site. No.
No, it's not even about the cryptocurrency you can't trust, but it was really about doing your due diligence and knowing what to look for, and how you invest and why you invest and those sorts of things. So that type of education I hope people take from it. But other than that, I think there's even a few other messages in it that I would hope people take from.
Awesome. So are you working on any other? You're always working on something, because I see your face out there all the time. So are you working on anything else that you want to share with the audience?
I'm not really. It's going to be Money Lovers until next year. I'm taking off.
Okay.
Good.
He's taking
You deserve to.
He's taking off in the wintertime to write. He's going to take off for about 3 months, not doing any other project, just so that he can write. Look, I'm filling in for you. I got you.
Yes. That's what you do.
I know you heard job, and then I love it.
Shout out to Tiffany. She hold it down.
Yes.
You know, I got to. This is the team. This is family.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. That is what it's all about. So make sure y'all check out Money Lovers October the 27th. Naj put the link in there, but we'll also post it again on our page. I'm gonna let them back in. It's 8:00, so we are gonna wrap up. Tell people how they can follow you on social media so they can find out what it is that you're doing, both of you, and support it.
I'm going to do mine quickly before your stuff runs out, Kai. You can follow me on Instagram at @IM_Tiffany with an ID. That's where everything is. All my modeling, all my hosting, Sip and Dish, all of that. Sip and Dish on YouTube. So,
got it. Thank you.
Thank you.
What about you, Kai?
Your mic is on mute. Hold on. You unmute your microphone.
Now? Can y'all hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah.
All I can think of is maybe my son got 18 devices on the Wi-Fi right now. I don't know.
That's true. Something may be competing with you.
This has never happened to me. But Kyree Terrell at Kyree Terrell. And I'm writing all winter. That's what I'm working on. So I'm not actively working on anything right now, but I'm writing all winter. And next year, Focus Studios is going to be doing hella projects. All right.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you both for being on the Real Recognize Real Talk radio show. I wish you both continued success. Have a blessed evening.
We appreciate y'all. Thank you.
Thank you both. Thank you. Blessings on the premiere, everything. Bye.
Thank y'all. Hope to see y'all there.
Yes. Yeah.
Thank you. Yes. So thank you guys for tuning in, but still hold on, don't go. That was our show with the guests, but I want to let Liz, our super duper talented intern, I want to give her the opportunity. I want to first thank her for helping me hold it down tonight on the Real Recognize Real Talk radio show. This is what we do. Thank everybody for tuning in. I see you, Auntie Deborah. I see you, Naj. I see you, Mom. I see you, Rick. I see you, Tony. Shout out to Franchella for tuning in. I see you too, Stan. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. All of our amazingly talented guests, the Rodgers family, Larry Paris and Langston. Thank you, Ayisha Henry. Thank you, Kyree, and thank you, Tiffany. Make sure that y'all go out to the movie premiere. Make sure that you buy the book. And we're going to, without further ado, Liz is also a poet. And you know it.
I keep on hearing Larry with the golden toothpaste. I keep on hearing that in my head.
Exactly. That's why I keep saying with the golden toothpaste.
We had some really amazing guests tonight. I truly enjoyed this, being on this show and experiencing this and talking to the guests. And I wish them blessings and everything that they are accomplishing right now.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Me as
so
well.
I was a poet first. So that's what came to me. I always loved writing, but poetry is how God spoke to me first. And I want to say something that Larry actually said, which is, we do have to share our testimonies and our stories because it's going to pave the way for somebody else. And that's what I like to believe my poetry does for people, helps them feel seen. So this poem, I am going to be reading it. So please forgive me for all the true poets out there. But this one is called Releasing the Copycat. And essentially it was just about my healing process and all of that. And just looking out in the world and seeing where we are with mental health awareness. I wrote this during COVID. So without further ado, let me get into it. All right. Gravitating to the identities that seemed cool, seemed most like, didn't provoke the fight within, agreeing like, yeah, me too. I like that. I can fuck with that. Insecurities of an awkward teen, young adult, no one's fault but the drama, appearing to be my own, on point because of lack of trust. Paint the picture, had to be someone I wasn't. Flawed, yes. Embraced it, no. But my flaws put friendships to test, relationships to rest. Salute to the copycat, allowing me to survive underneath. I thank you for being my safety net. But real, to keep it real, I gotta let you go. No disrespect. You'll always have a piece of my heart. You deserve that part. You can find refuge within. Find rest with the woman I've become. I needed the protector to make up for the neglect. No one saw. Spirits held. Wisdom fell. Nets broke. Torn at its fundamentals. Rentals. Weighed on a scale. I needed somebody. Somebody that didn't allow me to build a wall. Didn't want to be a burden. A burden. So I salute you, copycat. I release you to this world. We no longer have to protect the girl within because the woman within has blossomed and bloomed and is here to accept the manifestations she's willing to release. So thank you, copycat, for everything that you've done. That's it.
Wow, that was nice. That was deep. That was
Thank
deep.
you.
That
Thank
was
you.
deep. Thank you for
you.
sharing. Thank you for sharing that. That's so you should keep writing because that was awesome and deep.
Oh, I got poems for days.
I years ago, and I used to write as well. But once I wrote 75 poems, and once the computers came out, I typed it all in the computer, and then my computer crashed. I threw the book away, and after that, I was like, I'm not writing no more. So I stopped. I gave it up. But at any rate, well, now I write in my magazine, so that's what I do. But anyway, thank you.
Shout out Love Exquisite.
And bye, copycat. You bye.
Bye. But honestly, the copycat was the protector. It allowed this story for this particular poem. It allowed that identity to exist and be safe and guarded. So the copycat was the armor on the outside. But once you grow and you heal and you face the fear and you don't allow the fear to lead you, you got to release that copycat and step into your actual identity.
And be yourself. And
yes.
be yourself. And be okay with being yourself.
Amen. Yep.
So that was awesome. So shout out to Lorraine. I see you, and Kylan. I see you as well. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank everybody for tuning in to the Real Recognize Real Talk radio show. We're on every second Tuesday of the month at 7. So tell a family member, tell a friend, tell a coworker, colleague, tell everybody to tune in. We are keeping it 100 all the time. Always. Make sure y'all support the guests. Make sure that you follow. Tell people where they can follow you as well. Make sure you follow us.
Oh, yes. You can follow me on Instagram and Facebook at Elizabeth Burns, Quiet Storms Writing Bliss, if you need that as well. And also, I want to encourage everybody to subscribe to Real Recognize Real YouTube channel. Hit that subscribe button. Get our supports up and our likes up, and check out the videos. If you want to see some past interviews, you can check that out as well. And also comment, let us know what you want to see from us behind the scenes when we do interviews, when we link up and do whatever. We want to post more content for our audience, so let us know what you want.
And if you want to be a guest on the show, hit us up at rrrtalkradio@yahoo.com. rrrtalkradio@yahoo.com. Have a safe and blessed week, and we out. Hey.
Bye.